Senator, are your colleagues, Senate Republicans, uniting behind Trump, and are they doing it willingly and enthusiastically?
Well, it was in September when I endorsed the president, and he likewise endorsed my gubernatorial pursuit. And since then, over 15 senators have come on board. I think we had a couple more, Senator Cornyn and Fisher, just last night. So this is a foregone conclusion, Stu. If you can't read the tea leaves that America is still, over half of Americans is disillusioned with what happens here in D.C., including our southern border, as when he won back in 16. And I get the feeling that so many people think anyone else just won't go to the mat to get this stuff done. So he's way ahead of where he would have been back in 16. I say get everyone on board. Don't let the Dems try to dilute the message. And we know it was working when he was running the show. Look at the mess we've got now on the border and the economy.
On the border, you wrote this op-ed, and it reads, Joe Biden isn't a handshake business partner on the border. Are you accusing him of not negotiating in good faith?
Well, no legislation is needed. He dismantled everything that was working, even what you were talking about earlier in terms of the wire and getting the impediments out of the way. That doesn't make sense. I think they'll do anything to pursue the open borders, and any legislation, I'm worried, could be a ruse. It could be something that might have something in there that would keep the president from getting it back to where it was. And the honest answer is you need no legislation. Biden undid everything that was working.
Got it. I want to take time here because according to your office, Medicare loses billions of dollars a year in fraud, errors, and abuse. This is your office made this study. Can you give me a number? How much do we lose on Medicare fraud?
$60 billion. And that is not chump change, even for this place. And to think that that's from unscrupulous healthcare professionals and organized crime that take a program like Medicare that's inherently going broke on its own merits and robs another $60 billion because you can, it's called diagnostic medical equipment. They game this, generate fake sales, pocket the money through Medicare, and can you imagine $60 billion worth? It didn't surprise me because a few years ago found out that this place, in its normal course of business, either writes a check to the wrong individual or for the wrong amount on nearly 3% of what we spend. A lot of stuff's got to change.
Can you have an efficient and well-priced medical system if the government runs it?
No. If you want to fix healthcare, you need to go after the industry itself with transparency and competition. It's now mostly run by big corporations in the insurance arena and the hospital arena. I've actually got a bill out there to fix that. The more you give to government, it's going to cost a lot. Obamacare never ended up being more effective and less expensive, and we didn't have an option for it. Republicans got to be better at coming up with real effective solutions, not more government.
Yes, sir. Senator Braun, thanks for joining us this morning. Always appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon.
Bet.
Yes, sir.